Hello, welcome to my second time filming this video. Okay, so if you guys are noticing a new background, that is because Jonathan and I are currently living with my grandparents that I call Nona and Pop, and we're gonna be living here for a few months until we buy a house. I do have a bookshelf DIY and reorganization video coming, so stay tuned for that because I'm really excited. But yeah, also please disregard this lighting. Literally the sun decided to absolutely disappear when I was filming this video. There's not much I can do. My light is just doing its best here, and also my camera I feel like is just acting really weird. Let's talk about this stack. I have 12 books on this list. It's a little excessive. One, because it's 12 whole books. Two, because it's literally February 6th when I'm filming this video and I haven't read a single book this month yet. So 12 is a little ambitious to say the least. First book I have is The Vanishing Stair by Maureen Johnson. I have started this. I've only read the prologue. I do want to read this. I don't know. I'm just really wanting something like this right now. I really love Truly Devious, so I really think that I will enjoy this one as well. So I'm excited to read this one. Oh, you know what? Let me talk about our book club picks first. So while I'm finding them, for those that don't know, Sydney and I over at Sydney Page Books have a book club, and we pick 2 books every single month to read with you guys. If you want to join the book club, all you have to do is follow our Instagram. It is linked in the description below, so you can follow if you want. But we pick 2 books each month just to basically read with you guys, and then at the end of each month there will be a live show. I will share the 2 books for this month, but the live shows are still to be determined, so I would follow that Instagram so that you can kind of get a heads up on when the live shows would be. So our first main pick for the month is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. So this one I've heard great things about. Everybody's reading this and loving it. It is kind of a thick book, I feel like, for a romance. It's like 450 pages, which I feel like is not normal for a romance, but I am super excited about this one, and Sydney and I think it's going to be a really great time. So we picked this one for February just because, you know, February, Valentine's Day, romance I feel like is necessary. But for our secondary pick, we decided to go with a thriller, and we went with Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. We just kind of wanted to break up the romance a little bit. We figured a lot of people are going to be reading romance, and some people might not want to read that. So we have a thriller option if you'd like to read this. Sydney and I obviously will be reading both, and then I don't know who's doing which live show. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this live show, so it'll be on my channel, and then the Spanish Love Deception live show will be on Sydney's channel. So those are our 2 book club picks for the month. Next up, I have It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I do want to get to this. This was on my TBR last month, and I absolutely failed. So I'm hoping to get to this one super soon. I really want to do a reading Colleen Hoover books vlog, but I don't think I want to do this one for the vlog. I think I want to do like different ones, ones that like have better reviews than I feel like this one does. I am planning to do that soon, but I just kind of want to dip my toes into Colleen Hoover a little bit. Next up, Lord, if you hear any background noises, it is from my sister. Okay, next up I have The Lucky Ones by Liz Lawson. So this one I'm really excited to get to. This is basically about 2 kids who I think have gone through some sort of trauma. They're like survivors essentially, and they meet and they kind of start to live life together. So it seems really sweet. I don't know if they end up becoming lovers or anything. I haven't read the book. As far as I know, they definitely become friends, so I just thought this one would be really cute. I did get this sent to me by a Hawaiian bookstore. I'm very excited about that one. Next up, I have All the Feels by Olivia Dade. This is an ARC that I got when I worked at Barnes & Noble, but I haven't read anything by Olivia Dade, and I think it would be really fun. I kind of want to do a 24-hour romance readathon this month, which I think would be super fun. And this is one of the books that I think I want to read during the 24 hours. But I've heard great things about Olivia Dade's writing and her stories, so I think it'll be a really fun time. Next up, another book that I am reading with a book club is Mel Reed's book club, and I'm going to be reading Little Thieves by Margaret Owen with all of the Patreons. This is the secondary pick, I believe. But I'm super excited about this one. I do have like a special edition of it, so that's exciting. So I am going to be reading this one as well as Middle Game by Shauna McGuire. This one I'm pretty sure is like a thriller or horror of some kind, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But I do need to get my hands on that. If I don't end up getting my hands on it, obviously I won't be reading it, but I would like to get to that one as well. I also have Final Girls by Riley Sager. This one, if you guys know me, you know I love Riley Sager, and I just really wanted some Riley Sager in my life, so I thought this would be a perfect one to add. Don't know much about this one, I just know that it's Riley Sager, and honestly, that's all I need to know. So, I'm excited about this one too. I also have The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. So this one is getting a lot of hype right now. Everybody's loving this one, and this one is also a movie. So people are, I don't know if people are loving the movie, I haven't heard much about it, but I know that people are loving the book. So I decided to hop on this bandwagon. I actually purchased this in a book shopping vlog that is up on my channel, so if you want to watch that, you can. That's where I get this one. But yeah, so really excited about that one too. Okay, next up I have On Birthday by Liz Braswell. This is a Disney Twisted Tales, and this says, what if Wonderland was in peril and Alice was very late? So obviously this is going to be Alice in Wonderland Goes Wrong. So I'm excited to read this one. This one I think would be really fun. I've had this on my shelf for a long time. I think I got this in my birthday book haul last year. So yeah, it's been a while, so it's about time that I pick this up and read it. Next up, we are almost done. I have City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. So this one, basically the Citadel, Mel reads Patreon. We were reading this, like buddy reading this together and just doing like a book a month, but I definitely fell off like a long time ago, and I'm just trying to slowly catch myself up. So I thought maybe just one book for this month would be a good start to catching back up. So I did add this one. I did enjoy the first two books. I think this is gonna be fun. The other two were fun. So next up I have Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. I'm actually currently reading this. I'm on page 57. This one was recommended to me by my Aunt Jamie, also my friend Alyssa, and then Haley Pham on YouTube. She suggested this one. And I actually did see the movie before I read the book. I know, that's terrible. But I went and saw the movie with my mother-in-law, and I actually really loved it. So I think that the book will be good. And I've actually heard that the book touches more on like the Christian aspect of it, because this is a Christian fiction book. And I've heard that this one goes more into depth about like the Christian side, rather than like the movie was more on like the intimate side. But yeah, so I've heard great things, and I am excited to continue reading this. This will probably be a book that I read during like my quiet time in the mornings. I usually read like a few chapters, usually at least one chapter in my Bible every single day, and then I will journal in my prayer journal. And then I do want to be reading like a Christian fiction or just some faith-based kind of book with that, like a chapter a day or something. So it might take me a while to get through this, but I am technically reading it and plan to read it this month. So. And lastly, we have The Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Adams. I'm super excited about this one. I also got this one in my book shopping vlog. And this is basically, so this one I actually do know what this one's about. This one's basically about like a group of husbands that are struggling in their marriage, and they decide to start a book club where they read romance books to try and get like pointers and tips to like fix their marriage. So I think that's really cute. We love a man trying to restore his marriage, but also like a book within a book just sounds super cute. And the fact that he has sticky notes coming out of his book is just, that is just amazing. What a good man. So super excited to read this one. I kind of want to read this one in a 24-hour readathon too. So, but yeah, those are the picks for this month. I am super excited about this month. I do need to get started because I definitely have some catching up to do. But I think it's going to be a great month. I am super excited for those who are going to be reading our book club picks with us. Sadie and I are super pumped about this month, and hopefully it goes better than last month, because I did not like one of last month's picks. But yeah, hopefully it goes good. But that's everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.